podcast. Enjoy.
Hey peoples, this is Renee.
Bridget.
And Talisha.
And this is episode 72 of Same Book, Three Time Zones. It's Thanksgiving edition. For the month of November, we chose, listen, this really kind of happened because the last book we read for Halloween was short, but it was really good. And I was like,
so good.
Let's see about these short books. And oh my gosh. So we ended up reading the Fiennes Family, the series with Alexandra Warren, Nicole Falls, and Christina C. And it was so good. And the way that they intertwined that one part on Thanksgiving in each book.
Right.
Yeah, they did that. It was good. Okay, so first off, we'll talk about the first book, which is No Thank You. And this was by Alexandra Warren. And we've read it, and we know all the work of these authors. We've read their stuff before. So we already knew, it's going to be a treat. So how that opening up?
I was like, man, this going to be the book? Okay, then let me get ready.
Like, what we finna do? Okay, so...
It slowed down after that, though.
We have Monroe. We have Amir. Monroe... is, messing with Amir, but they're not serious. It's funny because he is the one who actually wants to be. In all these cases, like, the men are the ones who want the relationship. They're the ones who like, hey, why are you looking like that?
No, I was thinking of the last one. I was thinking of...
Oh, his was a little different, but still, he still was pushing, like, how about if this was real?
Yeah, at the end, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was my favorite one. But anyway, Monroe was asked after getting her back blown if she can come to Thanksgiving with her man. And I'm thinking like, okay, what's the problem? But then you figure that,
you done been with the uncle.
That wouldn't have been the first time she done came over. And I'm like, no, last year too? Wait, what's the last year? 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2 years ago. But I would have been like, oh, definitely not. But when I found out that did she always know they was family? She had to have known. Didn't she know?
I feel like she obviously she remember him from Thanksgiving. I know, right?
I couldn't even like that route. I couldn't have did it.
But his name matches his aura and his like sometimes his being. Sometimes I ain't lying. No. Because first of all, I wouldn't have went for Unc anyway. But
right. Oh my gosh.
To each his own. But look at Talisha.
Because you said it wrong, Ashley.
What?
He didn't ask her to go to Thanksgiving after they did it. He asked during.
Oh, wow. You right. It was yeah. Thinking like I'm gonna convince you,
Right.
That's the first time.
Yeah.
Realized what he said. She was like, no. It's like enjoying yourself. So you like, yes. And then she's like, oh hell no.
Oh my gosh. And he really wanted her to go. He kept asking.
Yeah, he did. Right. And then, but for what reason? Now, not looking at the end, but when he asked her and then he got that text or call, whatever he got.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you did not.
Yeah. I see you, nephew.
Oh, I was like, I ain't like him then.
You didn't like him?
That in talk. That's how they be. I was there, man. I was like, this is so.
But we kind of knew like that. Yes, this is kind of a reason, kind of little bit, but just that much of the reason. Obviously, he was feeling her and wanting her to be the only person.
I don't know. Not when he had that phone call when she overheard. He didn't really portray his feelings like that.
But she was the only one he was messing with.
Look, Uncle knew. He said, you not gonna win because y'all all got feelings for these girls.
I know, right? It's not even bringing somebody just because they look good. know.
Yeah. So yeah,
You ain't want that.
No, he was down on the totem pole right there. I mean, till later on. But yeah.
He had to work his way up there. I mean,
well, he said, I know I messed up for Thanksgiving, but I hope, you can forgive me and maybe for Christmas. I was like, oh,
because like at that point, it wasn't even about that no more. Now you kind of like, it's like, oh, because then he was like, okay, well, if he ain't trying to bring me because of that, maybe they're kind of. Now, what was her friend name? I can't remember her friend name. The one she was dancing with, the one who kind of talked her into it because she was on her phone, remember, and she she was seeing all the text messages after she walked out dramatically, which she understood it was dramatic when she did it. But like you said, you had to follow through. Because I'm not going back in.
I'm wrong.
But when her friend was like seeing the text messages, because she didn't have a phone on that whole day, and she ran across, she went up too far.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you say I see. Why you? Oh man. Yeah.
Just nosy.
She told her to read them.
That's me. I'm all in the business.
And just don't
traumatized because I'm all in the business.
And whose fault is that? No.
Whatever.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why, but I didn't think she was gonna actually go.
Me neither.
Because like I know he was supposed to be making a pie, and they were like being all whatever about it. But yeah, I didn't think she was gonna go. It was Thanksgiving Day, and he was like, "Man, she didn't taste the pie I was making," and he was finna take it and getting all ready to go.
Send her a picture of him.
Yeah, a selfie.
I'm like, I liked him.
Would y'all go? After you had already been introduced to the family with another man?
Man, that's embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
I wouldn't have slept with him. I wouldn't have eaten.
That part too.
Oh.
That part too.
Yeah.
But you would have to, we need some more time in between that. Like, cause I can't show my face. That's embarrassing.
In this world to like be with anybody that even know you. Like, I'm cool on that.
And it's different like if like you had just went on a date or something or a few dates, but y'all was like,
Yeah.
Well, he was, I guess the younger one was doing a better job at it as she. No,
I'm not doing that. But I'm happy for her,
right?
But
that's. I ain't that it all worked out. I was shocked that the family was so okay,
Yeah, they were like,
yeah,
the whore. So I'm like, well, if he a hoe, what is she? Like
I ain't gonna like, okay. She ain't a hoe for that. I mean, they know he is, but it's just
okay.
On morals, you a hoe for that. But like, I don't think.
Yeah, it's the families and the family can't do the same family.
I'm not doing a family. I'm not doing a friend.
Friends, right?
Doing an enemy. None of that. Yeah. I don't want nobody that knew you. The world big enough for me to do that.
Right. Oh, but like you said, like I love that for you because it works for her and him.
Yes.
And he was like, I don't care. Like you're mine now. Like this is what we're doing. Like that don't matter. And I'm like, he had enough confidence to be convincing her like this ain't finna be what you think it is. Like I got your back. I'm gonna be with you. And they did. So.
Did y'all think when he saw her talking to his uncle like it was gonna be something? Man, I was like, what's going on? But he was just like, looked at her. She said she was good, and he was good. It was no jealousy there. I was like, well, I guess they gonna work because
I thought it was gonna be something.
With their family dynamic, I guess it was okay. But like when he saw her, that was my only concern.
Yeah,
when uncle saw that who you was with is now with your nephew at the park. Like that was my only thing.
Oh, he was like, you got a good one. Treat her right. And he was like, I will.
Maybe they wasn't together for a long time.
They probably wasn't really like that anyway. He was like he said, he was just going through them,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was awkward. But they got through it. But then we got, we met like little bits and pieces of the cousins.
Yeah.
So
it's so perfectly. I love this stuff.
Yeah, it's very clever. Like I love that. So in every book, this is like the scene. Like it all comes to like this Thanksgiving, this same Thanksgiving dinner, because that ended. We assume it's gonna be happily ever after because they're gonna pursue this relationship with the blessing of his mama. Okay, which is all they need, and grandma. I came with grandma talking about somebody got some hips that made for babies. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not even thinking about that.
He said what he said.
Come on. Okay, so that's book 1, right? Because these are short, so it's like and they all have one good luck sex scene, and bam,
right.
They did it. And so then we move on to book number 2, which was Thank You Next by Nicole Falls, which I freaking loved because of the like the neighbors that grew up together type of friendship thing.
Yeah.
But not him basically getting dumped by his boss's wife.
Yep.
The year prior to that.
Wait, what they call her though?
The cougar. Like, what? Because so her name was Jazz, and she was leaving, and we didn't know that the grandma, of course, she went overboard. Didn't, because you learned that she had said something about the woman hips being, made for childbearing, but then saying like you up there in age, so y'all better like hurry up on that. That's just not conversation for Thanksgiving, especially when you first meeting somebody. But it scared her away. She wasn't the one, because the one was in the bushes with her sister, listening, not trying to, but no, they were trying to, but they got caught because the girl fell.
I'm that cousin though. I'm the sister or the cousin. Oh, I guess they sisters. They looking at each other like, should I leave? And she was like, no, and she left.
And she leave anyway.
That's me.
That's so fraud. That was so fraud, man. And like this girl, so her name is Kaiser, and then the man in this one is Rico, right?
Rich, yeah.
I want to say that, yeah, because she kept calling him Ricky.
Rico is the uncle.
So listen, so when they were like in this little middle part, because I was confused at first, but now it's like her grandma stays next to his parents.
Yeah.
Right. So, he saw them and realized that they were eavesdropping. He ain't really had nothing to say about the couple. They just sat down and they was just gonna smoke their weed and just like, whatever. We just go.
He said, I got a gun on me. And she was like, you ain't got no gun.
She knew he didn't, but they came out anyway to show him.
Yeah.
He knew that, girl. I'll say that too. You gonna get shot.
Yeah. It felt so realistic. I loved it.
Don't be coming to no bushes because he hearing it and not knowing who over there.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be one of his cousins.
Yeah.
Like this girl has had like this major crush on him basically her whole life.
So they never got together before.
No. No.
She ended up getting with somebody else
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember the name.
It was 2 different things. I know, like she was with somebody. I heard it was the name King. I don't know when that happened. And then he was with some girl, and some stuff happened that he did that she's still trying to like, I guess his character has something to do with that. I don't know. But this is my part right here. So this is a year later. Oh no, I'm sorry. When they was smoking the weed and they was sitting there, right, chilling, talking, not really talking, but chilling, and then like moves on.
Kissed her out the blue,
and she let him, and she kissed him back.
Shaw would've.
And then she ran away though, right?
Like why? Why would she do that?
Hey, she had to run because his cousin was the pimp. I'm not gonna be out here. Nope, let me go. But it's like in that moment, and it was shock, and it's to somebody who you actually, you know what I mean?
Like
but y'all was grown.
Yeah, but he just
it ain't like we talked about anything or talked about being together. You just kiss me,
right?
And I kiss you back, but then your cousin coming, I'm
right.
Gone.
Don't you think exactly? What you finna think? They finna like say something stupid or make you look? No, I'm not finna play. Let me go. Yeah. But then we find out, like, during the year before the next Thanksgiving, Mr. Rico had that on his mind, like just running through. Remember the sensation?
Yes, a kiss got you like that. She was like, it's just a kiss, girl. You've been thinking about it too.
Right, stop that. Trying to play, girl. We all know, because we was like, oh shoot, that's it. We done. You done kissed her like that, and she done took it, and that's all it. But dang, the whole year passed.
And then they got matchmaked with the grandma and the mom.
With the old biddies.
Pick them up, please.
Girl, I ain't see that coming.
No, I did not. Sure.
I'm playing
I can't believe they lied.
Girl, just straight lied. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
so she not sick. She not, praise Jesus.
Right. God forbid what we said to comes true. Like, why would you do that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. I was just, this is a movie to me. Like, I'm just sitting there watching as I'm reading it. I'm like, yeah, I can see.
You know how they be having like Hallmark movies and stuff for Christmas? This could be a whole series for Thanksgiving. It just came to us.
It could be.
Seriously. It should be. Girl, please.
Look, and I want to play
I just manifest that. Just come on over here.
Oh,
But it was so cute how when they so she got set up to have to go drive to pick him up. She's a baker. I love that. She has a bakery.
Oh yeah.
The way she kept like stumbling over her words and just saying something that she felt was so stupid and how embarrassed she was every time she said it. Cause didn't she say when she rolled in the window, she said, "Hey little boy, you want some candy or something?" She said.
Yes, I laughed at
I'm like,
that.
how stupid. But yeah, I don't think he saw any of the things as embarrassing as she felt when she said it. So it was just, he was more like the confident,
Yeah. He just knew he looked good.
He did.
He did.
And then she say he smell as good as he look. I'm like, oh yes.
When they smell good.
Yes. You got me enjoying all my senses.
Right.
Because
I can close my eyes and still feel that your presence.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the part that got me when, they driving home. The mama, he already talked to the mama, like, your dad's somewhere, but you know where the hideaway key is, right? And then they get to his house, and this fool fake phone calling, like, he's like, I don't, they ain't nobody here. I'm locked out.
Yeah. He said, I'm coming with you.
She said, you ain't got nobody else.
Want me to come with you? Oh, you hurt me. I just saw that. I saw him, acting a fool.
Like, you ain't got no cousin, no uncle, no auntie, nowhere to go. Like, I got stuff to do.
I knew that was it. Once he went to the house, I was like,
for real?
It's over.
I didn't know it was gonna go down, no.
She could barely contain herself with just in the car with him.
I know.
And how good he look and smell. I was like, yeah, she's a goner.
Yeah.
I mean, she said, I'm gonna put you to work. We're gonna go upstairs. Not she cook. Okay, that type of work. We're gonna go up to, he done wash his hands and everything to get prepared, but then you gonna make some drinks. And then
I thought she was gonna say, no, I can't drink and bake and do all that at the same time. She took the drink.
She did.
She
didn't really drink because her drink fell when he, kissed her and stuff on the couch. So technically she did.
Girl, I know it was all over. Ain't baked a thing.
Ain't a girl. All the stuff she had to make. I was like, dang, does she have enough time?
And how you gonna show up to the house with nothing?
I'm just saying, listen, I wasn't expecting them to have sex. I promise you. I thought it was gonna be like after the fact or something. Because he just confessed like in a way, and then that was it.
They was all alone, girl. You know how it is to be all alone?
I don't. I really don't.
Well,
they was outside kissing. What you think they gonna do inside?
What about it? Yeah.
And they both was thinking about it. So I mean, that's all it takes is closed doors.
I'm talking about that. Like, it took us forever to get to there because we going through the whole, the grandmother, the mom, just all that.
Y'all so impatient.
It took forever. But
so what? Yeah, we are.
I was like, oh my goodness. I was like,
worth the wait, wasn't it?
I know. So you got all night and the morning, so
girl, how you wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning on Thanksgiving when you supposed to have cooked all that stuff? Girl, you ain't did nothing.
Shoot, they ain't go to close their eyes probably till about 4, 5.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that was a good Thanksgiving right there.
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh, and then then she started panicking, right?
Yeah.
Because she got to drop him off. And they like right next door to each other. So how this gonna look? What people go? I'm not embarrassed to be with you or whatever, but I don't like my what she call my graham cracker in my business. And he was offended. I feel like he was offended.
He said, "You want me to grab my bag and just walk off?"
Right? I feel like that was very snarky, and he had an attitude when he said it in my head. Like, let me just get my damn. Get you. You ain't gotta be seen with me. Walk from the daggone park. Like, he was gonna do it too. But she was a grown up, and he said we ain't gotta lie to tell the truth. And I went to your house and we fell asleep. You ain't gotta lie.
Yeah, okay.
You ain't gotta say well how or when or we did go to sleep at your house.
Oh, his mama said. So his mom was like, "Don't do nothing to that girl." He said, "I ain't did nothing to her. She didn't want me."
He was like, "Wait, they didn't come out right." Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. Exactly. That's exactly what you mean.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but he didn't want to come in empty-handed. But he was gonna come empty-handed. Like that was okay. The stupid thing that they all got and everybody talking about it. And everybody is like, don't even want it to be happening anymore. The I see you nephew thing. I'm like, why y'all still going forward with it then?
Why y'all still doing it?
Right.
Y'all old. Y'all in y'all 30s.
So in his story, because Kaiser came later, so like he saw Amir with Uncle, ex-girlfriend, and then he saw Nico with B, which we don't, so we didn't even know nothing about them. So they just strangers, so we just like, okay, they're gonna be next. Like who thought? Why he thought it was Uncle?
Man, like the uncle I felt like he was a big part of these, cousins, and B, and like they just had such a small part. Like I don't know.
Yeah, they all really did have a small part
Yeah, because
until
it
book
wasn't their
came.
turn. It wasn't their turn. But yeah, he thought like he was definitely gonna be having Thanksgiving solo. And she over there cooking with her grandma. And she was like, you over here with a pout face. Like, you might as well just gone with your man, your young man, she kept saying. Because she had to tell her everything. Grandma was like, come on, she done took her arm, gonna sit at the table, tell me what happened. Like,
I can't just go over there empty handed. Can she come over there? You guys, I was like, dang.
Like, golly.
She was like, okay. And she made her take one of the desserts that she made for y'all. She's like, go on and get your man. Because they, like, them grandparents, they be, speaking of my mama, she was, I had last conversation I had with her, and her whole conversation was about that. She naming all the people in the family that she wants to see with a man. And I'm like, okay. But now this reminded me of that. Because, like, why y'all doing that?
That's all our girls.
Yeah, I guess so. It's all girls. Yeah. I want to see this one. I didn't want to see that mirror. I want to see that mirror. I want like, okay. But they set that up and grandmas don't play. Well, that was the grandma.
They did it real right from the beginning. Yeah.
Look, and if you gonna be a grandma and tell me you want me to have a man, be like this grandma and bring
have one ready.
A good one.
Right? Have the right one ready for me. Like, go ahead and like let somebody help you put the groceries up or something. Then, size them up, ask some questions.
Got somebody for
me.
I wish I did, baby. I would. Yeah, I wish I did. Trust me.
Oh, I don't know when this man coming, when he coming, but he need to, okay, God's timing, but he still need to hurry up.
God's timing. Be patient.
I'll be, anyway, but they was about to eat, and there was a knock on the door, and everybody, I remember in his head, he was like, it can't be family, because everybody know the door open.
Yeah.
Like, just, and it's so true. Like, on any holiday, the door don't get locked. He opened the door, and it was his boo-boo.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, what you got going here? Now his grandma telling him to close my door, letting all my good heat out. And I'm like, that is so real.
It's so real. That is a Black family for you.
And then she came in, and it's kind of like another surprise for the family, which made sense. And so they had their Thanksgiving, and they agreed to see where this goes. So we got 2 checked off.
Yeah.
2 of the fine brothers got somebody.
Yeah.
And then we move on to the one we don't know, like because it's like you don't really say much, in the books either.
Is paying for a date. He is paying for a date. I'm like, what is going on? What you need to pay for a date for?
Child. So we got book 3, which was Thank Me Later by Christina C. Jones.
So good from beginning to end. My face was hurting. I was smiling the whole time.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So this one is Nico, and
Beatrice.
So she gets a phone call from her best friend, just like I need a favor. And she already know, like when she asks for a favor, it's always going to be something that you ain't going to do. I guess the friend is running a business where she finds people for different things. It could be a date. It could be helping somebody move. It could be like whatever it is. This is how her business works. And so her husband's friend and co-worker needs a date for an event. And because of how they explained Nicholas was, he had a bad engagement that went wrong. He ain't really trying to mess with nobody, but his business or his law firm likes to see families. And if they don't see you with somebody, they're going to try to set you up. He ain't want that. So that's how this happened. He paid $3,000 for her to get herself together and for her to come. She pocketed it because she's like, I can get myself together by my daggone self. Let me have that money. And she did for her business.
And she knew him already. Well, she had met him already at the
yeah,
at
so
the
she remembered what he looked like.
Mm-hmm.
She's
She
like,
met
oh,
him.
okay. That's what she said. Like, what's in it for me? Yeah.
She met him where?
At the at her friend's wedding.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't come knocking on the door. She just from her little camera saw that he was pacing and he was like going back and forth, like he wanted to back out.
Yes, he did. He wanted to back out the whole time until they left, pretty much.
True. Man, how like it's just the way she just jumped right on in. I was confused because I'm like, what are we doing?
I know. I'm like, are you sure you don't do this a lot?
Right.
Like,
Isn't she crazy?
She's an actress, guys.
Who knew that though?
Her field.
Who knew that? Who knew that? Because she's
an actress.
She got me because I'm like, oh, okay. So we supposed to have we supposed to, do the thing, or we supposed to fight? Ain't that what couples do? We trying to get into character. Trying to loosen him up. Okay. She see he uptight and he's scared and he, closed up and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I liked her personality.
I really liked her. Yes.
Yeah. I really did.
He's my best friend.
But when he walked into the apartment, so like, cause she was getting stuff together, and he saw like what she called was a mess, and he just, said it was this chaotic, but it was structured to that, but it was just drawn to the sewing machine and all this, cause like it reminded him of his mom, and I didn't know at that point we didn't know she was.
God, that was the way that came together at the end was
that was beautiful. But yeah, she just kind of, that's for her business, and just what she does. And then so they went on to the place, and she did her job, and she did it well.
She did that thing, didn't she?
Okay. Mm-hmm. And she's like getting all the cues right, and like having the conversations and making him look good, and realizing, hey, you're still tense, dude. Like, I need you to, okay. If you want this to work. But then she had him get a little sip because he knew he was a lightweight, and he told her. But she was just like, you need to like loosen up a little bit. And he took
But all he had to do was do them 2 glasses of champagne.
That's it.
On that off.
The other one, that yeah. But it was a happy ending for them anyway. So I'm glad he did take the other drink. But they did good. They took pictures and stuff with everybody, and it was a really good night. Even the boss was really impressed by him. So that's also the whole point of this whole thing. So mission accomplished.
Said I'm gonna take her to Thanksgiving with me, and they gonna love my family's gonna love her like I do. I say, ooh, okay.
Not you quoting me and putting on are you serious?
Putting business out there.
And then when he had like one small little intimate moment with the kiss on the why are you taking pictures?
Yep, they called it. Yep.
Oh, but yeah, that happened, and the boss, after they, finished talking and stuff, he told him like he left him something on his desk, and it was like a gift or whatever, and it was some liquor. I don't know why like you said, I don't know why he chose
guzzled that down. He just guzzled it down.
But he did, and I thought they was just gonna go home. Like I didn't know. Well, okay, for a second, I thought they was gonna do that thing in the limited office that he had.
I do. I was like, oh. Okay. Don't do that.
Right? I was like, oh, like that would be terrible. But they did it. He just kissed her, and she ain't been kissed, okay, in a long time. So she feeling this. She won't okay, wait a minute. But they end up he stopped. He was apologizing, not knowing what came over him, and they went on and took her back home. But
and then she gonna use that line.
My dress is so tight.
I had to rig it to get it zipped up. Can you, he was like, this feel like a setup.
That reminded me of Neil Long. Yeah, I remember that part. In what movie was that? When she had the zipper on the side and she had
Love Jones. Was it Love Jones? I think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought of when she did that.
It was something because I remember the dress she had on.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Oh, they went out dancing and came back.
Yes, because that was after they broke up. And this is when they were coming back to, yeah. I remember that. Miss B, set Nick, she only knows him as Nicholas, set him up to unzip her dress. And she said, yeah, this is. And as bold as it was, what she said?
I need some DICK.
That's what she said. was like, well, damn.
He said, yeah, that is bold.
But I'm gonna give it to you though. And he asked the next question, you got protection. She was like, I wouldn't ask you if I didn't. I was like, you should prepare for somebody who ain't getting none. How long have been in there? But
yeah, I know, right?
do they still work? No.
Right.
I think they had the best sex scene. Oh my God. Cause his mouth went everywhere. And she was like, I'm about to, she couldn't even say she was about
She
to.
tried to pull away. This nigga pulled her back.
Yes.
Like,
I'm like, oh my God.
Okay.
Yes. I was, yeah.
And he seems like the reason it was so good, obviously because her personality and him, but it was like, he seems like the very well tight wound, put together, like you wouldn't know that he gets it done type of person. Like he's like that's, I love that. Cause yeah, he was like the quiet one who has to loosen up, but also who can't have a lot of alcohol because he is a lightweight. And he was like, it's because I don't drink a lot of alcohol was probably why I'm such
yeah.
Like how do you how you balance the two? Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Mine too, girl.
And then not them waking up the next day at 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are we doing? Like y'all are really like knocking each other out and be just out for hours.
And it's like, we already know that she's going to, his grandma's house, but it's like, how is this going to happen though? Because y'all just, because of the picture. Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason. Because like when he got out of bed, first of all, got out butt naked and like, answering on these phone calls, whatever. And he went to the bathroom and he was like texting his cousins and stuff. They're going back and forth. And then he got a call from his daddy talking about your grandma over here crying.
And I was like, oh my gosh.
Why she crying? Because she's so happy for him.
Yeah.
Because of the pictures on Facebook that he had no clue about. And I'm like, well, ain't nobody else saying nothing. But honestly, yeah, everybody our age be on Instagram. We don't be on Facebook. Yeah. So, like, they didn't even know. Like, oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Now he didn't want to lie. He was so like, I don't want to do this. But then, like, now your grandma crying. And she like,
yeah.
Gotta follow through. Gotta follow through.
What can you do? And so that part was funny.
And at this point, I was thinking that, he really only asked her because of his granny, because how she was feeling about the picture. Oh, he got a girl in his life, but she's so happy. I was thinking that.
It was funny how, like, when he had, because I think, they said it was a 2-hour drive. And when he had, was waiting for her to get ready and stuff, he was like, take your time. And he went over to the table and he was like, my mom had one just like this. And she was like, it was a hinge that was broken. And he said, he can see if he has a replacement because his mama got this thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like that can, help. And that's when we found out, that his mom had passed away. And then she had told him the story how she got it and how the woman had said she just wanted to see a young woman win and how sweet she was. And that, lady stayed on her mind, and I'm like, oh. So we don't know nothing. So yeah, then they go. Because before he came back, the friend called because she was like, hey, he called my husband talking about you. Oh, but I don't know what he said. But I know he was. Then my husband walked over and said, what did you do to him? Yeah. Because he different and how he was at, all of that. And I'm like, oh, that's it. Okay. Yeah. If he talking to his friend about it, that's it. You in there. They took their trip and like he said he usually like listen to music or anything else, but he was engaged in conversation and it just felt so to him it was almost like because he assumed like this wasn't going to be anything serious, that he could be himself and he didn't have to worry about trusting her person with his heart since it wasn't that, but then you were able to be kind of vulnerable. You're able to be kind of just open to whatever because, hey, I ain't gonna have to answer for it later.
Yeah.
Little did he know. Shoot, and so now it made sense when in the last book when he had came upstairs and Rico saw his grandma crying when when he had Bean. I was like, why was she crying? But now we see why.
Now we know.
But yeah, he took her, like, they met the family, yada, yada, and then immediately they take the girl away and they go this way, boy, gonna do something with yourself. Like, I'm like, dude, how much do she know? Is she gonna mess this up? I'm thinking, is she gonna tell them the truth?
He would be the one to mess it up, not her. She's a professional. Don't you think?
Professional.
But when you in there with, like, somebody, family, and they start asking, like, not messing it up in a bad way, but like, look, like, okay, this was what really happened, and you know,
She can
know
make
how
stuff up on the
important
spot.
it is
Yeah.
to him. And then she saw how he was so distraught, and she helped him.
yeah, that's true.
Like, she is it. She is
She
it.
on point. You know what to do.
Oh, and then the part when he went in the back when he was talking to the daddy, he was like, "Hey, is that stuff in the storage? You know that Mama had?" And he
Yeah.
said, "No, she sold that to a." I was like, "Oh, you gotta be
Oh,
kidding me!"
I know. It's
she
so
got to meet his mother.
She before she
And her mother
died.
wanted them to talk. She was like, your mom wanted us to talk, but she said she was with this evil. Oh, man.
Man, wasn't that something?
That was beautiful. The third one,
That's a criable moment in the
After
movie.
all of that, when the boys were doing what they were doing, they said, "Okay, Uncle's like, ain't no winners, because y'all brought people that y'all actually have feelings for." And she was like, she came in the room, and he hugged up on her, and she like, "Ain't nobody around me, what you doing?"
With the doors closed, can anybody see us?
Right, and he said, "Well, what if I, wanted to be this close to you, boy?" He's like, "Well, what if I wanted to take you out to dinner?" And I was like, "Okay." Okay, sir. Thank you for moving quickly and not waiting and overthinking it, because I feel like you would do that.
yeah.
But that's when she saw the picture. She was like, "Who is that?"
Yeah.
I was like, "You gotta be kidding!" Like you said, that's a cryable moment.
I
Yeah,
Because
that's a criable moment right there.
wow, your mom already approved of her.
Yes.
Let's get married.
That's it. We don't have to do nothing else. And he was like, "Yeah, my mama wanted me to meet you. Like that's it. That's what this is all about right there."
Wow.
That's beautiful.
It was.
Like that one took my heart right there.
Yeah.
But yes, so that was the Fine family.
What's the cousins? What they call bro cousins?
Cousins.
Cousins.
Maybe now I think about the second. Was it the second? Yeah, it was the second one when old girl never called, like that year that passed by, because he sent her a message on her personal IG.
Oh yeah.
Thought he got ghosted. Like he was in his
Yes.
Like, I
I
don't
love
check
he
that.
ain't hold it in though. He let her know.
He was like, he felt that. Like, you just gonna let it. That was funny. But I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I'm glad we read these.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it ended off like, I'm glad that was the last one. That was so good. They did that right.
Yeah, they did. They did. It was a good order.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Good job, ladies.
Yes. Thanksgiving reads. We don't do a lot of them. We have it's a lot of books out there. But I'm seeing. Okay, should get into some of them. But yeah, I'm happy we got to read these. That was the books of the month for November. The Fine Family Series from Alexandra Warren, Nicole Falls, and Christina C. Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And they did their thing, and they made it mesh so well. And
They did.
yeah, that made me happy. No, that was really good. I loved how the story turned out. I loved how they all got their kind of their happy ending, and how the uncle said they ain't gonna do it no more because y'all grown now. He still ain't, but y'all grown now.
Facts. He ain't grown.
So yeah, that was sweet. I loved it. Okay, well that's it. That's all we got.